our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. And now, here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sean Brady.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised. No, I don't know if he's in West Philly, but he reps Philly, PA, and man, did Sean Brady do it well. A lot of people think that eventually this man's going to be wrapped in gold.
His grappling and his wrestling, John, I love watching Sean Brady compete. He's big, he's strong, and honestly, it's kind of like he's constricting. Once he gets you down, you are stuck there. Look for Brady to implement that game plan tonight.
Nice job by Leon Edwards going to the kicking game now. Certainly earned the respect with his hands, now changes the level.
Full-on mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
He can do it all. He's a fantastic striker. A guy that can mix it up. A guy that knows exactly where the opening is and isn't shy to take that opening.
Brady going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Leon Edwards out of that patented southpaw stance, trying to find a home for one of his long-range weapons.
Yeah, Leon Edwards is one of the best strikers in the UFC. He's grounded on his front foot, very good at moving when he needs to, though.
Oh, slipping out of range beautifully. Nice footwork.
I mean, the footwork's on point, the shoulders are moving, the head's moving, never on the center line. He is fighting a beautiful defensive fight.
And now some separation. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, early round 1 action, and sometimes at the height. Oh, nice job staying committed to the takedown. He gets him down.
Yeah, he got the double leg takedown. Did a great job of stepping outside with his legs, securing the hips.
Oh, how about that? Getting out of harm's way and now to a dominant position.
I mean, just riding that whizzer, keeping it very tight and elevating his opponent off to the side, flipping position. The knee on the belly. Better be careful.
Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count. Edwards gets up now, somewhat surprisingly. Thought he had a dominant position on the ground. Watch this fight back on the feet. Oh, that'll snap your head back. Beautiful combination. Well, 25 total strikes have landed for Leon Edwards. Under a minute now to go in the round. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Oh, man.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, massive knee to the head. Final seconds of round 1. Second round, straight ahead.
Excellent work, very nice. You count on everything like you can read his mind. Keep it up, stay alert, keep counting it.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Clipped him with the right hand there.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit. right in his face. Big punch to the body. Look at the redness on his body, man.
Strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Brady gets the single leg takedown, nicely done there. Under 3 minutes now to go here in round 2. Butterfly guard, pretty effective. You don't see it every day.
No, you don't see it every day.
Great reaction there, and the timing as well to get on top.
Beautiful job recognizing he had an opening. Took it, and now he changed the position.
Edwards going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Oh, beautiful reversal, champ.
I mean, he got to that whizzer, elevated his opponent's hips, and reversed the position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
He's looking the posture.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Edwards is now in full mount. This could be dangerous. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, half guard. We'll see what he can do with this position. Edwards is right back to the full mount here. Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Edwards is really pressing now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, what a moment there as they make... All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here.
That hook was bad.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, you can hear the corner calling for the feint. Nice feint to the right there by Sean Brady. Oh, beautiful counter land.
Yeah, he hurt him. He rocked him a bit with that nice counter shot. Right hand.
Oh, tremendous vision exuded by him there as he avoids yet another shot.
I mean, just slipping out of range.
Oh, nothing but air there. He misses the strike, and he pays the price.
You cannot miss an overthrow. This guy will make you pay, and he is making him pay for it right now.
Under 3 minutes with which to work in our third and final round. Here, he's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for.
Oh, great timing, strength, and technique to reverse position here.
I mean, that was beautiful. You could see the moment he got some space, he was able to reverse the position.
Edwards is back in half guard. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this knee.
No, I can't get those legs up.
Brady's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Good work from the top here by Brickhouse Brady. All right, butterfly guard now, DC. If you're on the other side, the offensive fighter, what are you trying to do?
I've got to separate him, John. I can't leave him against the octagon. That is how they get up. They use the fence as a barrier to get back to their feet. You got to put your body.
Oh, that's how it's done. Beautiful urgency to get the reversal.
Nice job getting to the hip vice. Once that leg got clear, he was able to grab that whizzer and switch the position.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Great job adjusting the position.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. An incredible fight as long as it played out, and we will need the judges' scorecards. Tremendous back-and-forth affair tonight. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Leon Rocky Edwards.
All right, judges did have to get involved, but Daniel, overall, I thought a dominant performance for the kickboxer against the BJJ fighter. How'd you score?
Beat him up,
Yeah.
30-27.
Yeah.
No question. You know, sometimes we sit there next to each other kind of shrugging our shoulders. Who won?
Right.
Well, not this time. Kickboxer won. No question about it.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arman Ahalkalakis Sarukian! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, here we go. Start with round 1. Arman Sarukian looks the part, but there's an undeniable mean streak to his all-around game, and he'll try to put that on his opponent here tonight.
Sarukian can wrestle, he can box, he can strike. You know when I knew he was the real deal? When he refused to say wrestling, and every time he said wrestling, he said freestyle wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm good at freestyle wrestling. I said, this dude right here understands the sport. Yeah, Rufy does move like that, man. He moves with a lot of confidence.
Oh!
This whole Fighting Nerds team, though, man, they are really turning into something special.
A lot to see here for the educated eye. A lot of nuances, a lot of feints as they try to get a read on the other.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a calculated approach. They're going to be looking for counters, and they're trying to wait for the opponent to make a mistake so that they can take advantage of it.
Boofy, a tremendous athlete in this lightweight division. Tremendous defense as well.
Tremendous defense, and it's just a lead hand. Look at that left hand, always feinting, always popping. He carries it a little low. By carrying it low, it allows him to land that beautiful jab that he has.
Oh, that's a nice lead hook by the fighter there. It really doesn't need the jab to set it up.
I mean, there's no wind-up. He doesn't really show that he's coming. Everything is on point. This guy is really, really good.
Oh, both fighters land simultaneously. Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round. Oh, and there it is. DC Damas saw that one coming a mile away.
DC, I like that one. I really, really like that one. Because I got it right, and it makes me feel like a genius, John, when you give me credit.
Extra 25 bucks in your... Well, just because you have a great training camp or a great warm-up doesn't mean it's going to translate to the octagon. His kickboxing has never looked better.
It doesn't, right, Jay? But when it does, you get this. A young man who's fighting at the highest level.
Super accurate as the straight gets home.
That was nasty. He keeps his opponent at range and makes him fight where he's most comfortable.
Down, potentially 20 to go.
Go back out there. The same game plan, but now I want you to use more kicks.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
He keeps trying to punch with him when he should be grabbing him.
Oh, and now a big left hand. Oh, big shots getting through.
A lot of young fighters will go crazy trying to finish there. You get a guy hurt, but instead of trying to go crazy and maybe get caught with something, he took his time.
Beautiful placement there on the hook. Oh, what an offering up over. Under 3 minutes now to go. Oh, nice footwork that lands to the headshot. Beautiful.
He's in the zone, right? Sometimes you're just in the zone.
Oh, that power one got through as well.
You better keep those hands high.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun, and hey, each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
blind as a bat, but it looks like that's a cut. It is.
Yeah, you can see a little blood starting to come out there. What a beautiful shot landed that cut his opponent open.
Posturing up now. 10 minutes down. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third and final round between the lightweights. Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good. Just out of range with that uppercut. Huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh, nice kick.
Oh, with authority, the body. All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
That was a pretty big head kick a moment ago. All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick.
That was beautiful. Great setup, great precision, and now he has his opponent hurt.
Strong outside leg kick. Big hook. Oh, man, he's on wobbly legs. Might be time for some desperation wrestling, champ.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He might need a level change to try to get a takedown.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Final 30 seconds of this third round. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Sarukian gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Mauricio Lupin.
Well, congratulations to that man right there. The rather gifted kickboxer had it all going tonight, played to his strengths, scored points, and I thought secured a relatively clear-cut decision win.
You know, John, everybody asked, what was this guy's ceiling when he came to the UFC, when he has that background in kickboxing? I think we know now. We know that this guy can be a champion because not only can he kickbox, he can do everything, and it was all shown in this huge unanimous decision.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander Drago Volkov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Cyril Bongamorgan.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, Cyril Gane looking to strike his way to further greatness here tonight, but he's been wrestling a little bit too.
Yeah, John, and that's the thing, right? For a great striker like that, he's so fast. He's like a bantamweight. For a big guy, to add that level of striking, working with an Olympic champion, has the opportunity to get bigger. Let's see if he can employ that. If Cyril Gane can now wrestle, everybody's in trouble.
Would have been a fun stylistic matchup for a prime DC. Well, a few heavyweights move as well as the former interim champ Cyril Gane, and you see the footwork right away as this fight gets started.
Yeah, the footwork leads to the jab. The guy does a great job of moving into you, and then he pops you. And then the moment you start to rush, he drops the big right hand on you. Cyril Gane is a hard puzzle to solve, especially as you go up in weight classes. Heavyweights don't move like Cyril Gane, and you can see that as we watch him right now.
Volkov, eyes wide, hands down, trying to enter striking range here.
And he enters into his striking range much sooner than most, right, because of his height. Alexander Volkov is a real problem at heavyweight.
Can feel the tension in this building, to be sure.
Because it feels like at any moment somebody can go out.
Oh, nice strike there. Really a good job finding the target.
I mean, if he keeps these up, this could be the story of the fight.
Double leg lands.
Got his guard pass.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Looks as though he's going to the butterfly guard now, DC. If you're the dominant fighter, what are you trying to do?
I mean, you're trying to control those hips and step over to a side because that butterfly guard allows for him to elevate your hips, create space, and work his way out of it.
Volkov's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Yep. Arm triangle tight.
Still trying to get the submission here. Pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. Oh, man, ground and pound could be coming. He's got the knee right on the belly. Volkov's inside control here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Volkov's back in full guard. 20 seconds to go in round one. Mercifully, that is it for the round, and Gon's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds.
You know what you're doing out there. We're working for angle.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
Sneaky body kick lands under the elbow.
Nice exchange there in the pocket. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs. Volkov's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. Oh, hand speed, range management, beautiful straight punch.
He's doing it all perfect, and the guy is fighting at a great level right now.
Oh, grip it and rip it. Huge counter shot to the body.
I mean, there needs to be a follow-up shot, but that was as nicely placed a counter shot as I have seen.
So maybe this is the point at which this fight turns, momentum shifting.
Great job changing the momentum. Johnny's better than that. That's what we wanted to see. Now he's got to just keep pushing.
Gon's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut. Oh, crushing counter. Could his timing be any better?
I mean, what a moment brought on by that beautiful counter shot. Oh, nice level change. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready. Ready.
All right, so here we go. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one.
Yeah, let me tell you something, man. When you watch this back, a couple seconds ago, he landed a nasty right hand. Another punch to the head.
Gane's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body.
Nice kick, yep.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Rinse and repeat, another rear hook. Footwork be damned, I guess.
I mean, those things got some whip on him. He's backing up, he's avoiding, he's evading, and he's still finding a way to land that rear hook.
All right, it's late in the fight.
Everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight.
Oh, great job getting the head off the center line. Just a nice defensive sequence overall by Gane. Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here.
Slow your pace.
1.5 minutes to go in this third and final round.
You ain't never did that. Nope. I wish I did, though. I love to kick somebody in the head. Man, that was nasty.
All right, to make this one official, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 43 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cyril Bongamaga.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
And your father figure. That little P365 is just that starter pistol. She got a scorpion too, and I'll sting you just like a scorpion do. If a demon get gregarious.
Our tail of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joe Body Bag Parker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Nasruddin Imavov.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Big fight field here in Chicago, Illinois. We are inside United Center. The house that Michael Jordan built should be back in the Midwest, where there are droves of mixed martial arts.
You know, John, championships are won in this building. You see the Michael Jordan statue out front. You know that it's something special. The fans are in for something special tonight. It's going to be loud tonight in Chicago, Illinois.
All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer. The kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight, you just pivot with the hook. It lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it.
He clinches now. Piper moving well on the feet, looking to potentially set up one of his patented counters.
Johnny's a tremendous athlete, always bouncing, always moving, never moving in the same direction. I like the way Joe Piper approaches striking.
Oh, man, another heavy cross lands. I'm not sure we're going to see the stools.
I mean, it's finding the target every single time this round. Guy better move his head. Both guys still truly trying to find their range.
Just missed with the left there. Pfeiffer going for the takedown. He misses. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, man. Rear hook right to the target.
I mean, he does a great job of landing that rear hook. And he doesn't throw it hard. He's throwing it very, very fast. Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Well, we know how quickly this sport moves, but we got to acknowledge that big right hand a moment ago.
Another punch to the head.
Oh, great connection by him there. I actually thought his opponent might avoid that. He got hit.
He almost got in the way, but when you're fighting a sniper like this, there is no safe place.
All right, so another nice strike to the thigh, some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you land it there. But trust me, when you can dead that leg with those leg kicks, you can really start.
Gets the takedown. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, ground and pound now, champ. You better start to move.
This guy is raining down blows. He's one of the best ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Round 2 here. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first. Back a little bit of momentum in the fight now.
Fights are all about momentum. And right now this man is starting to regain some, but he's got to keep pushing, John. He's got to keep his foot on the gas if he wants to win this fight.
And you may have missed it a moment ago. We didn't. A huge right hand. Oh, well, he said he was going to attack the whole leg, and he has not discriminated. Nicely done to the thigh yet again there.
Another beautiful thigh kick lands for this guy. He's doing a good job of working the game plan. He told us that he saw a weakness. He wouldn't tell us what it was, but it seems as though that is the weakness he saw in the video.
Imavov, the consummate thinking man's fighter. Fernand Lopez in the corner, and that jab looks quick here early.
Yeah, Imavov is a fantastic fighter, man. This guy does a good job with his lead hand, always got you guessing, and he's very long for the middleweight division. Stands back, head, chest back. Amazing fighter, this Imavov.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand. All right, you see how good is that defense right into offense. He avoids the strike and gets the takedown.
Well, he caught his opponent swinging there. The moment he was able to get a read, see that he was going to miss, his level change, got through his hips, put him on his back, and now he is in his one. That was a slick transition.
Pfeiffer's inside control now. Let's see what he can do with it.
Oh, in the mouth.
All right, butterfly guard guard now up against the fence, DC talks to.
Yeah, and he's got some opportunities to get up here. He's got
Good
to
job with the
elevate.
takedown defense, and his opponent maybe wasn't expecting the takedown attempt.
No, it was the perfect timing on that change, right? The moment his opponent was standing, took him down.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, he likes this position, half guard. Pfeiffer's back in full mount. "15 seconds remain in the round. Round 3 coming up next.
Last round coming up. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Everything we worked for, everything we've been training for is right there in front of us.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, nice straight left. Man, this is like when the basket looks like an ocean for a hooper. He can do anything he wants.
Every punch lands, every kick lands, everything he tries works. It's amazing.
I'm not even sure what I'm watching right now. He doesn't seem to respect those high leg kicks whatsoever, despite the obvious visible damage we now see.
And you can see it early, John. Very early you saw that he was almost dismissive of that attack. But I believe that now we're getting to a point where if he doesn't address it, he's going to get finished with leg kicks.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Clean left punch followed by the right. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes on.
Right now, he's got to start doing everything he can find.
Oh! Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Nice job to get the takedown there a moment ago.
He's got to advance now, try to get to a dominant position.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here, Laimavov. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Oh, he's in the mouth. He's posturing up now.
Fight back.
Trying to make these ground strikes count.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Absorb some big shots from this spot.
Yeah, John, he's got to be urgent. Get to your feet right now.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Time winding down. Final seconds of the fight. All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Joe Body Bags Parker.
All right, so a big win for him here tonight. It goes to the judges' scorecards. All 3 of them saw it for the boxer over the kickboxer, and a lot of people thought he was going to be up against it in this matchup with fewer weapons on the feet. Not at all the way it played out.
Control and dictate. That should always be the buzzwords whenever you're going into a fight. He did exactly that. He controlled the distance, and he controlled the engagements. That allowed for him to earn a massive unanimous decision victory.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Rafael Alaman Pizziam. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Michael the Menace Johnson.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, some would argue a more electric striker does not exist in this lightweight division as we get going with round 1. Rafael Fiziev, man, I know one of your favorites when you watch him on the feet.
And, John, the reason he gets opportunities against the Justin Gaethjes and all those guys is because of the way that he fights. He brings it every single time. This guy has amazing striking, and he's just fun. Do you remember those viral videos when he was defending kicks by just leaning all the way back like he was in the Matrix? The kid's amazing.
Nice inside leg kick there from Johnson.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight and the pace at which we are going to fight.
Oh, what a roundhouse kick early by Rafael Fiziev.
This dude, Rafael Fiziev, is next level, man. His hip flexibility, his ability to throw that kick and to throw it as fast as he does is like no one else in the UFC.
Well, if that was a silhouette champ, you could tell it's Rafael Fiziev, constantly switching up the footwork, very sound defensively.
Very sound defensively, and a lot of that starts with his hand out in front. Look at his lead hand, always away from the body, allows for him to really gauge the range and distance that he wants to operate at.
Whiffs on the right hand. Oh, there it is again, another combination. Perfect entry and timing there.
I mean, John, he comes forward, and anytime he gets an opportunity, he hits you with that beautiful combination. But it all starts with the hand placement. His hands are exactly where they need to be with that beautiful high guard.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Kick lands flush. Well, his corner's getting frustrated now. He just got touched with that lead hook to the head again.
That was a beautiful shot. You know, it comes at him so fast. At times, it's very tough to see because there's no wind-up with this guy. It's one of his best punches.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Johnson's eye was starting to swell now. Horn sounds for the end of round 1.
Doing great, okay? We've got this fight in the bag.
ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Johnson's eye looks to have been cut open from one of those offerings.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge, huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be a stationary target, so even if the feet aren't moving, you got to be ready to slip that head at a moment's notice.
Well, things happen so quickly. You might have seen a beautiful left hand landed there a moment ago. Oh, man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it right in the mid.
So we hit the 3-minute mark here in the second round. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, when you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your striking, I don't understand why he is not trying to change his level, get to the hips, and get takedown.
Fizie's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
Yeah, he's cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Just as we were talking about him in the zone, he got absolutely cracked.
I mean, beautiful shot landed there. Honestly, Johnny killed all of his momentum.
So, DC, I'm not sure if fear of fatigue is a factor, but given his body of work in the UFC, you got to be surprised that he hasn't attempted to get this fight to the ground where he can let his submission skills take over.
Maybe he is anticipating a tough takedown attempt, and he doesn't want to put the effort it's going to take to get the fight where he's most comfortable. Once on the ground, he can grapple all day. The effort comes from him securing the takedowns to get the fight there.
Oh, look at that. He lands despite the opponent trying to evade.
Anticipation is key in fighting, and he anticipated his opponent's movements, and he got the punch to the target.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round between the lightweights. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. What corner is able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds?
Well, I'm no expert, but you can't work that patented ground and pound unless you get the fight to the canvas. He hasn't even attempted a takedown.
He has not even attempted a takedown. It is a far cry from what we have seen in his previous octagon appearances. Usually, he darts across the octagon and immediately starts to wrestle. Today, he is standing and striking. Maybe he wants to show off his newly developed striking skills.
Oh, and a switch kick to the body for good measure. Nice job there by Fiziev.
Real high-level striker.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you got to just go. You got to start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Left hook to the head. Oh, unusual plans there. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
You can't take those. They come from the side, so they hurt you. You don't see them coming. He's got to get on his bicycle. And for this guy, he's got to go find the finish.
Well, a lot of fighters say there's no worse feeling on fight night than when your cardio abandons you, and there's been a lot of output in this fight, but both of these men are absolutely gassed.
They both fought very hard, but after round one, he saw one. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Big right hand.
It's the body shots. He don't want to get hit in the body anymore.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Final 10 seconds of the fight. Oh, spinning kick to the body, and the opponent looks like me on the treadmill this morning. He is gassed out.
He is getting worn out from all of his body attacks. None more than that spinning kick.
All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Rafael
All right, so the kickboxer gets it done by decision, and candidly, his words in our fighter meeting proving prophetic here tonight. I'm going to stick, I'm going to move, I'm going to sprawl, I'm going to outpoint the wrestler, and that he did.
I mean, he looked tremendous. I've never seen him look better.
Yeah.
He was out there bouncing, moving. He was fresh. He was very aware of everything that was happening. And that allowed for him to cruise to this decision victory.
And now our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paulo the Eraser Costa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion,
Early round action here. Paulo Costa was humble yet confident about this particular matchup. He believes he has a decided power advantage on the feet, but he also said if this fight hits the ground, I really believe I can pound this guy out as well. So Paulo Costa, needless to say, bullish about his chances of getting a win here tonight and elevating his career to that next level. Prochazka gets clipped here, but man, not cleanly, was able to move enough to allow that strike to roll right off. Oh, look at the 1-2 from Paulo Costa. If he's not the most powerful middleweight in the world, tell me who is. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. So not a ton of action here early, but a lot of high-level striking as the fighters try to get their reads.
Yeah, these dudes are trying to figure out how they want to approach this fight. It's a long fight, so you take your time and make sure you know exactly what you want to do.
wide stance from Paulo Costa. We'll see if he starts flinging that jab out there.
You know, Paulo Costa throws a nice jab. Wider stance today, still very big and very forward in the way that he approaches fights.
Oh, and there it is again. It's been there all night and really his whole career. The body kick from Costa.
Paulo Costa landing big, powerful shots is nothing new. And that body kick. Ooh, what a head kick.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Costa's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it. That was a nasty punch that just landed in close.
Knuckle sandwich. Total strikes have found the mark for Paulo Costa. Nice land with that punch, clearly taking advantage of his big edge and reach. Prochazka's eye looks to have been cut open here. Yes, it has.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Seconds left. Oh, spinning back fist. Oh, he slipped another strike there. Beautiful defensive sequence across the board by Prochazka. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, that's a clean counter upstairs by Costa.
Oh, they both threw really hard.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went.
We go 2 minutes down here in the second round. Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense is sharp.
Cat pound. You gotta put cat pound. If don't get hit, he does a great job of that.
Prochazka's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now. It's got to be over very soon. Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him.
Oh, man, he's hurt. I am no analyst, but maybe wrestle?
Yeah, he might need to wrestle here. He needs to hope that his opponent gets excited, overthrows, and presents his hips to him so that he can level change and take him to the mat.
Yuri Prochazka thought about dropping down to middleweight, decided to recommit to light heavyweight. And Well, it took a while, but finally feels as though maybe he's hitting that flow state, and maybe the tide's going to turn.
You know, when you're fighting, you can't start to give up on yourself when things start to shift. This young man stayed the course, and now that shot may get him going back in the right direction.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's going to fall.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Costa's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, there's the end of the round, and Costa's eye, while still intact, is looking pretty bad. We'll see what the cut man can do over these 60 seconds. But you got to think, for the ringside physician, for the referee, they're going to be watching things closely as this fight resumes.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, folks. Hugely critical 5 minutes in terms of this. Look at that. Blocks the shot and then lands a beautiful counter to the body.
Just mixing up the target wonderfully, never allowing his opponent to know exactly where he's coming.
Prochazka gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
This dude's got some high-level strikers.
Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. This dude better start tucking his elbow.
What a head kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got to go very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, looking to fire back now. He is tougher than me.
I mean, he's trying to stay alive in there. He's hurt very badly. Oh, his fight is hard. He's carrying him in this fight right now.
Oh, another shot gets through.
He better keep those hands up. Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backward.
Watch the referee right then and there has called a stop to the action. Looks like he's going to call on the doctor to look at the cut, and it is a pretty significant one, DC.
Well, he's bleeding a lot, and the blood is going into his eyes. It's very difficult for him to see right now.
He still seems spirited and mentally in this fight, and to that end, the doctor will allow him to continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Costa's cut, not getting blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing, but man, that is a nasty cut.
Oh, he's busted up. Intent to just drown him.
Back to his feet. All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout Yuri Prohaska!
Everything about this guy is watchable, right? Even after the fact, a big knockout for Yuri Prohaska here tonight, and this dude's just getting started, champ.
He's so fun. I mean, everything about Yuri kind of draws you in, from his personality to his fighting style. And wins like that will only make people more interested in watching Yuri Prohaska compete.
All right, so here he is, still one of the biggest superstars in the sport, but no longer the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now we see the rebuild. Going to be very interesting to see him handle this group of bantamweight killers now that he is no longer the hunter.
Yeah, but when you look at Sean O'Malley and you look at the work that he's put on paper, you have to believe that there's a chance for him to work his way back to the title. He's a sniper, man. He's so fast, he's so skilled, he's so talented, he's fast. His hands move at a speed that not many can match. He's got to work the takedown defense. If he does that, he'll be right back where he wants to be.
Well, many still believe Sean O'Malley is the best striker in this division. Another opportunity to prove as much here tonight. Sean O'Malley, ladies and gentlemen, enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, this is not your father's bantamweight division, right, DC? A lot of people would argue in this era, 135 pounds, 1 through 50 is the UFC's deepest division, and this is the champion who has emerged from that talented pack.
Yeah, it's a very tough weight class. I mean, you look at the top 15, and all these guys are so talented. But when you look at the champ, you can see that there's something different about him. It's in his swagger. It's in his abilities. It's in his idea that he is just so much better than everyone else. It's easy to poke holes in that unless he keeps winning. And that's exactly what he's done.
He's mastered the game. He's mastered the weight cut. He's got every skill in the book. Most believe it's going to take a Herculean effort to dethrone that champion here tonight. Petr Yan steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. That backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Petr
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, the first meeting between these two gentlemen was absolutely epic. Here we go, round 1 of the rematch, Petr Yan and Sean O'Malley.
It was so fun, John, to watch these two fight the first time. And for Sean O'Malley to show that he really belonged amongst the elite. Petr Yan is one of the best boxers in the world, so he's got to get those hands going very early. He's got to set traps
for Sean O'Malley. O'Malley's got to get on the bike, keep creating angles, find ways to frustrate Petr Yan.
O'Malley took the first matchup via split decision. See who takes the rematch.
Kind of feeling out process right now. Both guys trying to see exactly how they're going to approach this thing.
I think one of O'Malley's biggest gifts is his ability to change angles and change directions. He's never on a straight line. He's constantly moving.
Well, he says timing plus speed equals power. It's a pleasure to watch Sean O'Malley work on the feet.
Yeah, and it's never one direction. Sean O'Malley does a good job of stepping in both directions and always keeping his opponents confused.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Ooh, spinning kick up top. Beautifully landed there.
He's got to make sure that he's throwing this at the right time. His opponent, while fatigued, does seem to still be in the fight.
All right, some good looks on the feet here, and just because you know what's coming doesn't mean you can stop it.
Whoa, he's showing off, right? A lot of kicks, great boxing, great kickboxing overall. This young man seems to be flowing very well tonight.
That's a strong punch to the head out of the clinch. Oh, letting the hands go here. Nice combination, and now works into the takedown.
Yep, John, that was a beautiful takedown a moment ago. But now, he's got to secure this position, because if he doesn't, it's all wasted.
Changing the position.
Jan's back into full guard. Under a minute now to go in the round. Some high-level ground and pound here in DC. When you're throwing hammer fists like this, you're not trying to score. You're trying to finish the job.
You're not trying to score. You want to end the night of your opponent. Right now, that is exactly what he is trying to do.
To his that
was good right hand.
Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up.
He's starting to pick the part with the striker. So you need to change it up. I want you to stay on the outside and cut those angles. Draw him in.
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round 2, bantamweight championship on the line. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Oh, the kick landed.
Oh, he slipped another strike there. Beautiful defensive sequence across the board by O'Malley. Man, he is so confident in his striking that he can just proceed with hands at his sides and still find a way.
Well, he keeps his hands so low, so he's a bit of a wild man out there, right?
Tremendous back-and-forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style that allows for them to operate at a super elite level. Both truly having tremendous performances.
Oh, the sugar show. Sean O'Malley lands the left hand yet again. He's about as accurate with that thing as anybody in this division.
I think that's what's most impressive about Sugar Sean O'Malley, is even though he's still young in his career, he has a patience and a calmness about himself in there that not many people possess. But that left hand can only land because he doesn't show you anything as he gets ready to throw it.
Jan's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. A lot of feints, a lot of jabs out of Petr Yan, maybe the best boxer in this division.
And every time he's doing that, his front hand does move, but look at his backhand, constantly attached to his face to make sure.
Oh, beautiful job to split the arm. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Jan's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip, not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
The cardio and the conditioning of Petr Yan is just absurd. I mean, this fight has just been a great showcase for him in all respects of mixed martial arts. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. The high kick lands.
Oh, man, there it is again. Those body kicks are really starting to add up. He is controlling the fight and leading the dance with that weapon. Defense has got to make an adjustment here sooner rather than later.
A second ago, that was a nice left hand that landed in there.
Man, this fighter has never looked better, just continues to lead the dance in this fight, controlling the pace with his myriad offensive weapons, and he found the flow state early, right? It's hard for mixed martial arts athletes to consistently find that zone, that flow state. Ian Machado, Gary talks about it all the time. He has found it, and if he stays in that zone, going to be a real issue for the fighter on the other side. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, beautiful kick by him there, and he landed it flush.
He landed it flush even as his opponent was backing up. Great job, young man.
Oh, that Petr Yan cross is a thing of beauty, and he has landed it multiple times in this fight tonight.
I mean, Petr Yan does a great job of staying very technically sound. And the reason he's able to land that same punch so many times is because he's never out of position. Great job by the former champ.
1 minute to go in the round. Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body. And even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet, at some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
Final seconds of round 3. Oh, he looks looks a little bit tired. That spinning kick to the body is not going to help.
Dude is getting broken down, man. His opponent should be credited for coming here with a full toolbox at his disposal.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Championship rounds are upon us. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the street.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round. Fighting from your range is so important. Beautiful punch lands again.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. And I'm not sure how he stayed upright. All of that head kick got through.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. He set that up the right way. Landed the head kick. Now, we got to see if he can get a finish.
So potentially an opportunity can't goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now he's recovered.
Yeah, he's starting to recover. He needed to get that finish then, though, because now he's got his legs back on him.
Just misses with the right. Hurt. I'm not sure the extent to which he's concussed, but might need to switch things up.
John, I always say don't panic wrestle, but I believe a takedown may be the only thing that will save him out there.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that uppercut is coming, and when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on it.
Gets the single collar tie now. Oh, big
my
power
goodness.
strikes landed on both sides. 30 seconds to go here. Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Oh, that is as big a strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Oh, what a way to end the round. Saved by the bell. He got stunned by a huge shot right before the horn, and now a little bit gingerly, he makes his way back to the stool, and he's only got 60 seconds to recover here, so we'll see if his corner, physically, mentally, can keep this fighter in the fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Fifth and final round. 300 seconds or fewer to decide the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship. O'Malley gets plastered by that uppercut. Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs.
this, John. They said he couldn't do it. This man believes he got the job done now. He is the champion of the world.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee.